Right, so let's start with this because it gets right to the heart of what makes Jávea so special. This isn't just some sleepy Spanish town. It's a genuine global village. It's a place where you can move from anywhere in the world and not feel like an outsider because you're joining this huge, diverse community of people who've all had the exact same idea.
And of course, a massive part of that appeal, the weather. I mean, come on, over 320 days of sunshine every single year. There's a reason the World Health Organization has called this region's microclimate one of the healthiest on the entire planet. This isn't just about getting a good tan. It's about a lifestyle that lets you live outdoors year-round.
You know what's so cool about Jávea is that it has a real personality. You get this authentic, peaceful way of life, far from all the tourist traps. You're surrounded by just incredible nature. You can be hiking in Mongo Natural Park in the morning and swimming in a crystal-clear cove in the afternoon. Plus, with 3 totally distinct areas, the historic Old Town, the lively port, and the sandy Arenal Beach, you can find the perfect vibe for you.
But here's the thing, a place this amazing doesn't stay a secret forever. The word is definitely out, which means Jávea is a hotspot. Let's take a look at what that popularity actually means for someone thinking of moving there.
And here you can see it in black and white. Just look at that split. It's practically 50-50, almost half the population is foreign. This tells you it's not just a town with a few expats. It's a deeply multicultural and welcoming community.
And all that popularity has a direct impact on the housing market. It's simple supply and demand, right? With so many international buyers wanting a piece of the pie, property prices have been climbing year after year.
Which brings us to the big question. You see the lifestyle, you get the demand, but how do you actually go from dreaming about it to doing it? What's the real, practical first step to buying your own piece of paradise?
Because before you even start browsing property websites, before you even think about opening a bank account, there's one critical piece of paper you absolutely have to get. This is the real key that unlocks everything else.
And it's called the NIE. That stands for Número de Identificación de Extranjero. The simplest way to think about it is like your personal tax ID number for Spain. It's issued by the Spanish police, and without it, you basically can't do any major financial or legal transactions in the country. Period.
I really can't stress this enough. This is not optional. It's not just a good idea to have one. It is the absolute first, most essential requirement. Before you can buy a home, before you can do pretty much anything official, you need this number. It is the gatekeeper to your new life in Spain.
Think of it like a set of dominoes. You can't open a Spanish bank account without an NIE. You can't sign the final deed on your property at the notary without an NIE. You can't pay your property taxes, and you can't even get the lights, water, or internet connected in your new home without an NIE. Every single one of these crucial steps is blocked until you have that number.
All right, we get it. The NIE is a must-have. So the next logical question is, how do you actually get your hands on one? Let's turn this from a piece of bureaucracy into a simple, actionable plan.
You've basically got 2 roads you can go down. The first is to go through a Spanish consulate in your home country. Now, this can be a really long, complicated process, and you've got to handle all the paperwork and appointments yourself. Or there's a much, much simpler way. You can give a power of attorney, or a POA, to a legal representative in Spain, and they handle the entire application for you. It's really the smart way to get it done without all the headaches.
And really, that just says it all, doesn't it? The dream of living in Jávea isn't some impossible fantasy. It is totally, 100% achievable. The whole secret is just knowing the process and making sure you handle that initial, critical paperwork, like the NIE, the right way.